I've always been an advocate of assumptions get you in trouble. And what you see out of me may not fit the description of what you think I am. I've been called a hybrid, I've been called versatile, I've been called, this is my personal favorite, a hyper athlete. I would say when Keith Lee's in the ring, expect the unexpected. When I'm in the ring, you don't know whether I'm going to be powerhouse Keith Lee, lucha libre Keith Lee, or technical wrestler Keith Lee. I like to say that I adjust my style to who's in the ring with me, and that usually dictates what you see out of me. If you see a guy that's 6'3", 332 pounds in the ring, obviously you're gonna think I'm just gonna slam and pummel people into the ground. Well, the fact of the matter is this. When I'm in the ring, I do exactly whatever it is I want to do. If you wanted to take a measuring stick and put it up to me, and you think, well, this guy probably measures right here. Unfortunately, if you do so, you'll soon realize you can't measure what's limitless. My story is one that is not quite the same as most other people. You know, most people, they go through some sort of a shindig where there's a specific wrestler that has inspired them or lit their world up, made their eyes sparkle when they were a kid. Not the case for me. The actual inspiration for my love for wrestling is in fact my grandmother, because she loved wrestling so much. And I got a lot of us together to watch it when we were younger, and it just kind of became a family thing. And when the rest of my cousins grew up and out of it, I was still there. No matter how much football I played, that interest or that love wouldn't go away. So eventually it was a decision I made in college that wrestling is what I wanted to pursue, regardless of opportunity in NFL or what have you. And so I did. And here we are today for you to bask in my glory. I go somewhere, I want to be the best. I show up, I want to make an impact.
Has the honor of the main event, and a man who is not shying away from his moment in the spotlight here.
Level with me here, people. Who in their right mind wants to actually stand up and go toe-to-toe throwing bombs with Chris Hero? A guy that's been touted as a knockout king for years. I am not that. I am the guy that adjusts to what's in the ring across from me, and I adapt to that.
Around the outside, Brandon Tully going to allow some latitude in this one, and I can't say I blame him.
The question here is, how many people are going to appreciate the challenge that he gave to me? If I decide to put this on display, and it's less of a showman Keith Lee and more of a monster, a beast, a man on a mission, how many people will appreciate the killer instinct that he called for? I can't think of anybody. Chris Hero taught me lessons, and now that it's going to be applied, I would say that the entire Evolve locker room is now on call.
You find that killer instinct, ain't nobody gonna stop you.
In the form of a man that is a perfectionist and not only wants to win for himself, but for Evolve as a whole. I view my duty to be this. I take that company or that title, whatever it may be, I raise the prestige level of it. I feel like that's something I bring, something I will bring in the future. This will be a mutually beneficial relationship. one in which everyone will bask in my glory.
I've built multiple companies on my back. I built this place. WWN is now my company. The entire wrestling world belongs to the Limitless Keith Lee.
I've been around the world in my short career of pro wrestling. I was around the world fighting mixed martial arts. Everywhere I go, I don't open up shows, I main event shows.
Shots to the midsection. Riddle going to town, and he's got it hooked. It's over. It's over. It's over.
The winner of the match and the first ever WWN champion, Matt Riddle.
I can take this championship, and I'm going to defend it all around the world.
I go somewhere, I want to be the best. I show up, I want to make an impact. I view my duty to be this. I take that company or that title, whatever it may be, I raise the prestige level of it.
Everybody wants a belt, everybody wants to be champion, but people don't really understand what goes behind being a champion. When you're a champion, you don't just represent yourself, you represent a company, a brand. And I've literally defended the belt all around the world. And in the last couple months, I've probably defended the title 10 times. Some people don't even defend their titles once.
Heard such noise come out of the mouth of Galloway. Oh my God! It's over! Matt Riddle is still your WWN champion!
Congratulations! So proud to have you a part of the team. Aren't you ready to make this money?
You know, Stokely Hathaway, he's a reckless human being. But most of all, he's an asshole.
No way.
Wait a minute! Galloway!
I respect Matt Riddle as a competitor and for what he brings to the ring and this company. And I just saw somebody taking advantage of a situation, and I chose to interject. I chose to make my presence felt.
Keith Lee, he's a good guy. You know, he's got my back in the past. You know, when catch points, you know, turned on me and jumped me and things like that.
Hathaway into the bro to sleep!
So I respect him, you know, he's a good guy. You know, but at the same time, he's Keith Lee. He's a big man, he's big competition, he's big game, you know.
You're victorious. I'm also victorious, which also means I'm the #1 contender for either belt I choose. This is the title of all titles.
Wait a second. Ethan Page from behind, a low blow. He's got Riddle.
You got a group of guys that claim that competition is life, and they're out here 1 on 3 or 4, 1 on whatever number they are.
Bro to sleep.
Bro versus Lee.
I have a vested interest in the two gentlemen coming out here. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will ask you to prepare to bask in the glory of tonight's main event. He is truly a bro of bros, quite the bud of mine. Soon to be former WWN champion after I defeat him tomorrow.
In this world, it's like, you gotta be ready for somebody like Keith Lee. And even though he's my buddy and he's got my back, I know I have the WWN title. And I know at Evolve 87, he's coming after that title. And honestly, the bro isn't ready to lose this yet.
got a man that's naturally charismatic and who seems quite easygoing, but when it comes to a match and in defending himself, he knows exactly how to flip the switch, if you will, and he becomes this intense creature. When it comes to this match, I believe everybody's gonna see, including Matt Riddle, we're friends, but you're gonna need a lot more than bro if you intend to leave that ring with that belt.
We'll see. We'll see what Keith Lee brings to the table. I know I'm ready. We'll see if Keith Lee's ready.
Congratulations, Matthew. You defended your WWN title. You want to call yourself a king? Huh? Well, this is the only thing that gives you that right. So I'm coming for the crown, August 12th.
I'm on a hunt, and that hunt says gain belts, raise prestige levels, and make sure everybody has a chance to bask in my glory.
So, like I said before, when you have a title, you represent the company, and my goal is not just to represent WWN in America, but to represent them as a world brand.
I think that we all go through something in life that kind of wakes us up or teaches us something. And we learn something that we are missing. And it's not exactly what we think it is all the time. I think that I've just gone through a series of things that have made me aware of certain weaknesses. And one of those weaknesses is not having as much focus as I should.
Oh, wow!
main event.
I think tonight was a prime example of what you're going to be seeing out of Keith Lee in the future, which is a little more aggression and a little more, some would call it killer instinct.
You find that killer instinct, ain't nobody can stop you.
I think it's more of just wanting to get the job done. I don't need a spirit bomb. I don't need the ground zero. I don't need the doom salt. All I need is the will to annihilate people. And I literally probably knocked the soul out of Ethan Page, and tonight was just not a good night to be in a ring with me. You can't be perfect all the time, and I'm not saying I'm going to be here on out. I'll never claim that, but I do claim to be limitless. Each time I go through something that's a down, I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to find a way to get around it and continue to climb higher. In the case of the WWE Championship, people that saw it understand what happened. That was a fight to the literal end. 2 men collapsed, 1 man just happened to land on top. What's in my future is exactly what you saw tonight. It's more of a mental training than a physical training. I don't think I need anything else physically. Some things are going to get my attention a little bit more. So for those that have taken the time to piss me off, they're not going to have as good a time as others.
But Lee is having none of it. Oh, and a left hand. Williams went down. And oh! And Williams isn't done. And Keith Lee may be taking flight. Keith Lee single-handedly laying waste to a mass of humanity in Thatcher. And Lee now going at it. It is carnage here at ringside.
The future is just continuing to grind. And for those that follow me, that know me, that pay attention to Keith Lee, they know the grind is just being better than I was the day before.
I go somewhere, I want to be the best. I show up, I want to make an impact.
There's a lot of people that don't want anything to do with it.
One championship, 2 men, 3 words. Last man standing. These 2 men once shared a great affinity for one another. Those days are long gone. No 3 counts, no submissions. One man is going down and not getting back up. The other is going to be the WWN champ. Matt Riddle is going to do everything he can to find out exactly what Keith Lee's limits are.
You want complete honesty right now? I've definitely got that for you. Since we're, 2.5 minutes removed from this match, we handed out the big guns because we knew it was going to take all of them to put one of us down. That man dropped me on my head on the apron with 0 remorse because he knew that wasn't going to be enough. I'm being honest. I wasn't sure that would keep Matt Riddle down. It's not at all a doubt of myself. It's only the second time in my entire career I've ever used that. That is a compliment to Matt Riddle and his tenacity, his toughness. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Keith Lee, he's shown you what it means to be limitless. And now, for the future, well, it's your greatest opportunity of all time. Because now, for an unforetold amount of time, you have the chance to bask in my glory. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it limitless.
The man of the hour, the king of the ring, intelligence and power, the best verse, the great.